you guys been working on your American accents though? That's what I want to know.
Oh my God.
I heard you guys kind of doing a little bit.
One.
You are watching Live One. I'm Holly. I love South by Southwest Austin. You know, it's pretty cool. Like.
I'm here with our OneRising Artist of the Month, Crawlers.
What?
I want to know, how did you guys first get started? You got started in 2018. You guys became a band. Who was like the first one that initiated? Who gets credit?
So,
You're like me over here. I'm admitting.
yeah, so me and Liv met in school, played together for a long time, and then we met Holly when we were like 17, 16. Then we started writing in like 2018. So yeah, I'll take the credit.
Where did Crawlers come from?
Oh my God, we were literally speaking about this in the van today because we were like, you know how everyone's got like a really cool story about how they had a name? Amy was like, wow, Growlers is a really cool band name. And I was like, wow, Creepers is a really good band name. Both of which are like already a name. So Crawlers is like a good in between of those things. And look, the copyright is free.
Yeah, we checked, there's like a website where you can check band names, and we were just like, Crawlers.
There is a Spanish band called Crawlers, but they're a wedding cover band.
Well, they didn't come up.
I think they should be here and fight us to
I'm
the death.
surprised it isn't already taken. Like.
Right. What was the first moment when you guys were like got together, were writing? When did you know you had something really special?
I think, to be honest, I think we got really lucky. Like the first time that we like wrote a song together was So Tired.
Right.
And that became like one of our most streamed songs for a very long time, up until Come Over, really.
Oh yeah.
So we kind of struck gold with that one.
Right.
And then after that was just like terrible
Oh
songs.
my God, some absolutely like
awful songs.
Abolish it all. It was all awful.
Yeah.
But I think
But every artist needs to write like 90% like bad material. It's just the 10% that you.
You're going through like a teething period. Like it has to happen. But it was always like, whenever like Ames and I would play together in high school, like people would be like, oh, there's something about you guys. And then when like Crawlers started, like people would come up to us after like gigs and be like, wow, there is something, like you guys just gel like really well together. So it was nice to sort of be like, you know, have that affirmation of that.
Totally.
We knew that we worked together, but sometimes that doesn't always translate.
Right.
So having people come up and be like, no, you guys are actually like pretty cool together. It was really good.
Right. Go ahead.
Go on.
No, it's okay. Do the story. I want you to go.
I was saying that. It's very like nice being in a band with people that I genuinely think are like the best musicians. Like, because every day, like I do look at, like we'll be in the studio and I just get so giddy whenever anyone does anything. I'm like, oh my God, you're literally so fucking good. I'm freaking out right now. And I think we're very lucky to be in that point where it is that level of excitement, and I do feel like I learn everything from these guys.
That's great. And I mean, Come Over Again, the amount of plays you've gotten on it and just how popular it was. Bands work for years to get that kind of success in a song. You guys, like 3 years later, after coming together as a band, that song hit. Like, did you know that song was going to be so big?
We didn't know it was going to be that big.
We knew it was something special. Like we were sat on it for a while.
Right.
And we knew that when we released it, like when we did release it before it blew up, it was already like within our fans like the most streamed song.
We were
It
sad.
was just like us coming out the studio on the phone to our manager, like on cloud 9, like Alf, you don't understand,
like
we need to
really
release
We
it
knew it
now.
was like a really special song, but yeah, obviously it just went.
You can never
a bit
predict
mad.
how big any song was going to be.
No, I think it was a catalyst too, because from that point it was the way we decided that we were going to focus on like writing songs. Like at that point we kind of just like jammed material out like and kind of did this way, whereas this song we really sat down, it really had a story, we really worked together on it, and I feel like now we have a different dynamic of there's no limit of what to do. And I remember there was one moment we were sat in this pub back home called Pogue Mahone, and I said to you, Harry, I was like, you know, when we release Come Over Again, everything's going to change. Because at this point, Liv and I were living off rice in our shared flat, like absolutely uni students, like suffering, failing, all in part-time jobs. We're like, well, this is crap. And then I said, this is going to change.
Yeah,
And
you
then
literally said like as soon as we release it, people will start recognizing us in like Liverpool and that, and that's exactly what happened.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as we released it, it was
can't go out of the house now. I walk around like I'm fucking Lady Gaga for no reason.
Liverpool is such a small city anyway, so like
Yeah.
everyone already knows each other. So when you're like in a band that like everyone knows of in the city, then everyone just start like.
Where's the most random place you've heard it played?
Oh my God, we came back from the beach in England. It's Formby Beach. We came back and we went to this like poutine place, and we walked in and we ordered fries and gravy and all that stuff, all good. And as soon as we left, they started blasting Come Over Again. And I was like, did you do that because we just walked in?
No, they do that all the time in Liverpool.
I feel like you really know you made it when you have fans propose at your shows, and like that's like a Harry Styles thing that people do, like a Harry Styles shows. But you guys had, was that real?
Yeah. Oh, and it wasn't even like the
It
first
happened quite
one.
a lot.
Yeah, it's
Really?
happened like 3 times, and like that was the first one, and I love those two so much. They are so wonderful, and they've come to like all our London shows since. I've always seen them and gone, "How are you?" It was the first time our label had ever watched us, and obviously getting signed from just doing everything ourselves, it was kind of nerve-wracking the first time. Whereas now they've seen me in all states. They had to buy me underwear when I forgot one from a shoot now, and like now we're that close. But back then I was very much like, we need to impress them, and then these guys just went on each other's knees, and we were like,
there it is.
I was like,
that's the moment.
I was like, what? And I gave them the best hug. They're lovely, lovely people.
So in November, you released your EP, Loud Without Noise, which debuted on the charts. For someone who hasn't heard your album, like, how would you kind of describe it? Describe your sound and kind of like the message or messages behind it.
I think like Loud Without Noise for us was kind of like the chance to sort of throw everything that we had at the wall and just kind of show what we're capable of.
We've always been into like the idea of making an album really cohesive. Like a lot of our favorite albums, things like Smashing Pumpkins, Pixies, like they always have this amazing sonic wonder, and I think we've been preparing for this album ever since we become a band. It's always the goal, and we were like, but we've still got so much more we need to show before we have to do the album. And you know, and it's one of those where we really did it almost like a playlist, like because our playlists go from Lord crying in the shower to Prodigy, and that's very much kind of the vibe that we were giving. And I think like Loud Without Noise, which is a lyric from one of our songs, I Can't Drive, is the idea like this generation, and obviously kind of reflecting on me writing the lyrics, is like sometimes your brain is so full, you seek anything for a distraction, whether you're playing music, whether you're scrolling on TikTok, whether you're just like consuming every material just to kind of block out things to think too much. And every single song kind of is relative to those experiences, whether it was breakups, whether it's like trauma, whether it's like generalized politics. It was all things that kind of festered in my mind and kind of wanted to block out.
Right. Are you guys working on a big body then? A big body of work right now?
Maybe.
Okay. I feel like you wanted me to ask you about that.
Maybe I did.
We're writing a lot of songs.
Okay.
Recording them.
Do you have an idea of like what the concept behind this?
It's slowly coming together.
Okay.
Yeah, it's sort of like starting to pull it
there.
Okay.
together now, yeah.
Can you give me one word that would describe what you're working on?
20s.
Oh, for real. Yeah.
Okay. Like the hard times,
The experience of being in your 20s.
Love that. Okay. How much is like, you know, your like being on stage and like this kind of part of your life affected that? Like is there stuff that's being inspired by being a musician and like this newfound success, I guess?
Yeah, 100%. I think like it comes with a completely new challenge that none of us have faced. Like I can't make up like how alien this world is to us. Like the fact that I'm in America, I honestly, I've only been on like caravan holidays in the UK. So like to be able to say I've been to Texas, and my family have never been able to like experience any of that. Like we're all come from a very similar background where like this is so new. And last year we didn't get a break. It was from kind of part-time working to we were balancing a degree as well as the EP, as well as supporting like my chem and festivals and going to America for the first time, knowing what jet lag is, because I've only been an hour on a plane before, so I was a bit like, what is going on here?
Yeah. Like last year, we were really thrown in the deep end.
Touring with My Chemical Romance. Throw that in. Was that was last year, right?
Yeah.
We opened for their show in Warrington, which is Dee's hometown.
That's gotta have been cool for you guys.
It was insane, and I think like this new experience has kind of reflected on not just like the lyrics, I think the sound, and because I think we're kind of coming into this new age of after being in this completely new world for us all.
Well, I'm excited for you guys. I like feel the buzz around you, and like just sitting here with you guys are like so much fun to hang out with. So
Thank you. Sorry,
Stop
we're probably
us.
really annoying.
No, I love it. I'm like, I want to be a part of the band now.
Absolutely.
I read that you guys or I saw it somewhere that you're big fans of the 1975.
Yeah. Well, me and
two
Liv.
are.
Okay. You're like, not me.
They were
We
like
went to see them in Manchester like 2 weeks ago,
Okay.
and our other favourite is Charlie XCX, and she came out.
Oh
on
my
stage
God.
as well, and me and Holly were like,
I actually had a panic attack, like an actual panic attack, like when that happened. I'm so dramatic for no reason. But no, the 1975 were like, you know, that was the big set I watched from South by on YouTube, like
Right.
many years ago, because I feel like it's such a rite of passage to play this festival, and I always used to watch their set, and you see Matty like, yeah, we've been so tired all day,
Right.
because it's like we've done like 5 sets, and I was there like, want that to be me. Get me on the van, you know.
Inspiration. Well, that's funny you say that because I actually interviewed the 1975 and Charlie XX here at South by Southwest like 9 years ago. Before anyone knew who they were.
crazy.
So I always like think of them
guys.
when I.
That's a good omen.
Exactly.
That means that we're gonna blow up, guys.
But it's
You're the golden
literally, I
ticket.
got golden touch. Give me golden touch.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
yeah.
oh, I'm gonna have to.
Does that mean I touched Charlie X?
Sort of, kind of. But yeah, very excited for you guys.
Thank you.
New project coming out 2023, we think, for this body of work.
4.
2024, yeah.
But maybe we're gonna let out some drips and drabs very soon.
You don't want to rush it. You need to like take your time with it. But we're
We
excited.
have to keep people guessing.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
for coming. That's the end. I don't have any more for you.
oh my God! Well, thank you so much for having us.
But I appreciate you guys.
We've had so much fun. Thank
Yes,
you.
It's been great. And we'll see you guys have fun the rest of South by, and we'll see you again soon.
You bet.
We have to do it.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys, and thanks for watching.
guys.